It's time for the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour, with from We've Got It Made, Bonnie Urseth. From Scarecrow and Mrs. King, Martha Smith. Charles Nelson Reilly. Nedra Volz. Linville. And the stars of the match game Hollywood Squares are Gene Rayburn and John Bowman. Here we go. Thank you. Here we go. That was very inventive. They were all standing backstage and said, let's all go out and do something crazy when we get out. And they stop in the middle. And she did a high kick, and she did the Charleston, and he did something. Everybody did something, and we all forgot that they were on a tight headshot, and no one saw it at home. So would you all like to come out here and do it over again? All right? There goes the kid. Thank you. Are you all quite ready to have a go at it?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, yes.
Let's greet our two players over here with a brisk round of applause. We have Linda Forrest and Robin Coppins. Let's get acquainted with them right now. Linda, tell us about you, please.
I'm originally from New York. I'm the mother of two children, a 16-year-old Jason and a 12-year-old Scott. I work in the computer industry, and I play at acting and community theater. And last year, I was the mistress of ceremonies at the Mr. Tush beauty pageant.
I've never heard of that. What is that?
Well, it's a group of about 24 young men who compete in 3 different categories to be Mr. Tush, the most gorgeous of that year. It was really fun.
And how do you evaluate them? You take pictures, or what are they?
Well, they come in 3 categories. They come dressed in formal wear, and then they come dressed as their favorite fantasy, and the third is the bikini or the beauty contest.
Oh, and literally. What's that? He's here tonight? The winner? I don't want to see it. I've seen plenty of them in my day.
Honorable mention went to one gentleman who was over 50, so there's chance
That's nice.
for you too.
There's still hope for me, but... All right, Linda. Robin, where are you from and all that?
I'm from Fullerton. I work at a library as a library clerical assistant. I have 2 daughters, Lisa, who's almost 3, and Jennifer, who's 5 months old. And I'm married to a professional football player.
Really?
Yes.
And is he playing now?
For the USFL.
That's right, because they're in their current season, aren't they? Mm-hmm. What position does he play?
Offensive tackle. He's a big, humongous guy, 6'6", about 288 pounds.
Gentle as a lamb.
Yes.
He is. And he loves kids, huh?
Yes.
All right. Well, pleasure to meet you, Robin. Good luck to both of you. We'll begin now. The winner here of this match game will go on to challenge our returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000. And Linda, will begin with you because you won the toss.
A, please.
All right. Here we go. Ugly Eddie, Hollywood's ugliest actor, said...
How ugly was he, Gene?
He said, the good news is I got a starring role in a movie. The bad news is it's called Son of Blank. That's
I know.
Ugly Eddie.
Ugly Eddie.
Right. All right, Larry, here we go, Linda.
Dance.
Ugly Eddie, Hollywood's ugliest actor, said, the good news is I got a starring role in a movie. The bad news is it's called Son of Blank.
Frankenstein.
Son of Frankenstein is one possibility. You know, in round 1 questions, there's usually more than one good choice, and
Thank you, Gene.
that
Good
was one of the
preface.
good choices, right?
And here's yet another good choice.
Here it is.
Son of Godzilla.
Yeah, that's another good one. Son of Godzilla is excellent.
Thank you.
No, don't boo that. That's a good answer, Charles.
I'm sorry, I was upset because I was eliminated. That was the first 50 guys in the Mr. Tush.
It's very upsetting, I know, Charles.
I have it. No. There's rules. I mean, I had a scar on my left cheek.
Oh, and they disqualified you for that?
It was a barbed wire fence in the late 40s. Godzilla.
Hello, Bonnie.
Hello. In honor of my favorite movie, Godzilla versus the Smog Monster.
Godzilla.
Godzilla, it is.
Smog monster.
Excuse me, I dropped the thing. Okay, Godzilla and Frankenstein have come up so far, John.
I don't have a real terrific answer here, Gene.
You don't?
No, but I have a magnificent tush.
I really am not interested.
King Kong!
King Kong, another good response.
Wow, it's
Not doable. Larry?
Now, reading it, it says, Ugly Eddie said that the good news is that I have a movie part, but the bad news is that the movie's called Son of Mr. Tush.
He really drew a blank, didn't he?
They do everything.
All right, Nedra.
Godzilla.
Godzilla. That seems to have been the response there, although Frankenstein I thought was pretty good, Linda. Robin, this is yours. Say, did you hear that Nerdocrumbesia has the atom bomb? Mm-hmm.
Really?
This mythical crummy country,
that's a place.
Nerdocrumbesia. We made that up. But they don't have a plane, so instead they deliver the bomb in a blank.
What?
Oh, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Larry, are you having trouble?
Yeah, I'm having lots of trouble, Jim.
Put it in the slot.
Okay, wait. All right.
Did you hear that Nerdocrumbesia has the atom bomb, Robin? But they don't have a plane, so instead they deliver the bomb in a blank.
The only thing I can think of is blimp.
In a blimp? See, it's a crummy, poor little country. They couldn't, if they couldn't afford a plane, they certainly could not have afforded a blimp, could they? What did you say?
I said a truck.
A truck. All right, anything dumb like that is okay. Charles?
A wheelbarrow.
Very good. Not fair, is it? All right, Bonnie.
Carrier pigeon.
Carrier pigeon. Oh, I love it when we book these weirdos on the show, come up with answers like that. It brings joy to my heart. Hello.
I'm here every week. A balloon!
A balloon. Anything
You
goofy
boo
like
me
that
one
is
more
good.
time, you might see my magnificent tush.
You're going to throw a moon here on NBC?
Hey, the moon is a balloon. Oh,
Right. Larry?
Another balloon.
That's two. Nedra?
Hot air balloon.
Hot air balloon. That's we had all of that on the. So there's the end of round one. And round two will come your way in a moment or so. But first we've got to do a little business. Here it is. Coming up. Here we go. Since the score is tied and she went first last time, Robin will ask you to go first this time.
B, please.
All right. What's it say here? Marcia said, "You know the economy is in really bad shape when the best-selling cookbook is titled 50 Ways to Cook Your Blank."
What are we talking about now?
You haven't even started. The whole lower tier is ready, and you're still fooling around.
What is the question?
Cerebral. Like making jokes. 50 ways to cook your. How's this, Jim?
Good.
Come on.
Put it in there. Sure.
You just want to get going.
No, that's all right.
Okay.
There, one of them. She's liable to say that.
Okay. They're gonna boo this one.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Trust me.
5-1.
5-1.
Okay.
They're going to boo Charles. I can tell you that right now.
No, they're not.
Yes, they
I
are.
like you.
Robin, Marcia said, you know the economy is in really bad shape when the best-selling cookbook is titled 50 Ways to Cook Your Blank.
Dog.
Dog. You think that's cruel and inhuman?
Cruel. Robin, I have a dog. That's...
Yeah.
50 ways to cook your cat. Thank you.
That is cruel and inhuman. Charles?
50 ways to cook your hash.
I don't know what that means. I guess it's when the
Well, there's
economy
only
is bad.
one way to cook it.
Everybody eats hash. Okay, Bonnie.
Gruel.
Gruel. Gruel. Gruel. That's from Charles Dickens. Ebenezer Scrooge ate gruel in Act 1, Scene 1. I happen to know because I played it 2 years ago. Hello, John.
Hi, Gene. Well,
You have a rotten answer, too.
no, I'm pleased to have this opportunity to be kind to this woman and her 288-pound monster husband and say dog.
All right, one for Robert. One man. Hello, Larry.
Well, I did not copy this at all.
You came up with that?
All on his own.
Nedra?
You know that old saying, cook your goose, you know,
Cook your goose.
right?
Your goose is cooked.
My goose is cooked. Yeah.
So, you pick up 2, and Linda, this is your second round question. Wanda said, I don't want to say my boyfriend, Fat Freddy, sweats a lot, but he just had a windshield wiper installed on his blank. It's okay, Larry?
All right, quick.
Linda, Wanda said, I don't want to say my boyfriend, Fat Freddy, sweats a lot, but he just had a windshield wiper installed on his blank.
Belly button.
Belly button. Yeah, I guess that'd work, wouldn't it? What do you say? There it is. Bing.
Ah, these girls. I don't know where you find these contestants. Navel.
Navel! Wow. Okay, Chuck.
Chuck said forehead, Jane.
Forehead is good.
Yo!
Bonnie?
Armpit.
Armpit. That wouldn't work, would it? I don't think that'd work at all. What
You
have you
just
got?
have to get a little further away from the tush. Forehead.
Yeah. Okay.
Makes sense.
So he can see where he's going.
Forehead. All right.
Yes.
Nedra.
I said chest.
Chest.
You know.
Yeah. Actually, if you installed it in the navel, you see right down here,
It would get
and it
to
went
the
that
chest.
way, it really would do the chest.
But he couldn't see where he was going.
So there's the end of round 2. It's 1-0 Robin's favor. Third and final round after this. We go with the third and final round, and I just want to recap the score here. 2-1 in Robin's favor, and since you're ahead, we'll ask you to make the selection.
B, please.
All right. This is your last question. Nancy said, I'll tell you why Santa knows when you are sleeping, knows when you're awake. It's because Santa is a blank.
Is it Robin?
All mics are always open. Thank you, Larry.
I try.
Good. Good, Larry.
Once in a while.
Okay. Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
I'll tell you why Santa knows when you are sleeping, knows when you're awake. It's because Santa is a...
Tooth fairy?
A what?
This is going to continue to be a very tight game, Linda, so don't be nervous, because I can guarantee you nobody here said tooth fairy. Martha?
Good one. No. Peeping Tom, French
Peeping
translation.
Tom.
There we go.
Perfect answer. You're the perfect person.
Oh, jeez, nothing really.
Hello. That is...
The Mr. Tush Trophy.
Oh, that's the Mr. Tush Trophy.
It's 2 half grapefruits under 2 golden arches. In bronze.
In bronze?
Peeping Tom.
All right, very good. Chuck. Another one from Bonnie. All right. Hello. Show and tell.
Am I next?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, I said a darn snoop, and then Larry told me Peeping Tom was more better.
Okay. So, there it is. Peeping Tom is really quite good, Robin. Now, Linda, you need 1 to tie and 2 to win. That's all there is to it.
Okay.
The scientist said, Mickey Mouse came to our lab, and boy, is he spoiled. To get him to run. You're destroying my rhythm. See, I can't get started again now. Why did you do that? He came to our lab, and boy, is he spoiled. To get him to run through the maze, I had to put blank at the other end.
Why does it say don't mind?
Because you matched in a previous round.
I'm writing a novel. Sorry, Gene.
Good.
Okay.
All right, Chuck?
Yeah, I know it. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I've been saying it right, Chuck, and I chat about his furniture and a cranny. All right. All right, Linda. Be careful now. The scientist said Mickey Mouse came to our lab, and boy, is he spoiled. To get him to run through the maze, I had to put blank at the other end.
Minnie Mouse.
Minnie Mouse. Like that? All right. All right.
I'm sorry. What we used to have in Hartford in our cold water flat when I came home from school. Caviar.
Caviar. You don't like that? I think it's quite good. Yes.
Really?
That's right. And you had a governess who served it to you. Hello.
It's a tie, Minnie.
Minnie! Got a tie game. One more Minnie Mouse will win the game for Linda.
I hate to do this to this lovely woman and her 288-pound monster husband, but I said Minnie Mouse, and
All
you
right,
won.
Linda wins the game. Come on down, Linda.
Good luck.
There's your mark. Robin, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Had a good time.
And we're going to send some gifts to you from the match game. Robin Coppins, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, good luck.
Thank you.
Now, we're going to switch to the Hollywood Squares part. Here comes the rest of our set. John and I will trade places. We've got a lot more excitement coming along. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
A member of our studio audience will receive Montgomery Ward's coordinated 4.1 cubic foot compact refrigerator and microwave oven. A space-saving combination with microwave turntable and glide-out shelves and freezer, furnished by Montgomery Ward. It's time for more of the match game. Hollywood Squares, our win from Night Court, Richard Moll. From Hotel, Nathan Cook. McLean Stevenson. And taking over the star of the Hollywood Square, John Bowman.
Wow, Richard came out. I thought it was that football player. Come to get me. We'll be back with Hollywood Squares in just a minute.
And now, John Bowman and the Hollywood Square.
Thank you. Welcome back. You know, most contestants, when they come out here and I put my arm around them, they put their arm around me. But Linda's, oh, yes. I thought it was poised down there for the contest. Congratulations, Linda Forrest. You saw the forest through the trees, and you made it through the match game. And we got 3 brand new celebrities to welcome. McLean Stevenson, Richard Moll, and Nathan Cook. Hi, everybody. McLean.
Yes.
Good to have you here once again.
Well, it's nice of you to call on me. I would like to take this opportunity, too, to announce that this fall, I will be doing absolutely nothing.
You heard it here first. Thanks for the scoop, McLean. Okay, keep that in your mind while we go play Hollywood Squares.
Wow! It's like the Match Game Hollywood Squares Entertainment Tonight Hour.
we will reacquaint ourselves with our defending champ. Her name is Pam Marks. Her total so far in just 2 days of play, $27,225. What are you going to be doing in September, Pam? You're going to be spending $27,225. What were your thoughts? It must have run through your mind before you got here. If I win money, I'm going to do something with it.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is splurge. So that, I'll just put some money down on a Jaguar, you know? And then I thought, no, let's invest it and make more money, you know? So I haven't decided yet.
Okay. Well, you have some time to decide, and you may win some more money, which might alter your decision. We'll play Hollywood Squares at least one more time for you. Linda will have something to say about whether you continue. We will play it until you hear the time's up bell. Whoever's ahead goes on to Supermatch. That can be worth up to $30,000. You won 20 one day. Pamela, you will start us off. It's a $100 game. Pick a star.
Okay, let's start with Charles.
Charles Nelson Reilly in the center square. Charles, you're allergic to your cat. How does Glamour magazine recommend you solve this problem? Should you rub her with fabric softener or spray her with hairspray?
That's it. No more choices.
It's terrible.
He's so glib, isn't he?
I would spray her a lot with hairspray.
Agree or disagree for the first square, Pam? He says if you're allergic to your cat, spray her with hairspray.
I disagree.
You should rub your cat with fabric softener. That is why you have $27,225. Because you're a good player, you knew to disagree with Charles, who didn't know his cat from his canary. Dilute 1 capful of fabric softener in 1 gallon of water.
Right.
Kills the cat, and then you're not allergic anymore. Linda, your move. That's not true.
Jean, please.
Okay, Mr. Rayburn.
Ready.
This is for an O. You've got calluses on your feet, Jean. Is it okay to sand them down with an electric sander? Or is that painfully stupid?
How big are these calluses? I mean, if they're really tough are you talking about an orbital sander or a rotary sander?
Let's just say it's your average callus and your average sander.
Well, there is no such thing as an average sander now. I mean, it's conceivable that it could be done with an orbital sander, but it would be dangerous to do it with a rotary sander. Or a belt sander. It would be very tough. Now, just a minute. I'm a woodworker. I know what I'm talking about. I'm saying to you it could be done with an orbital sander. A belt sander or a rotary sander would be difficult.
It's a belt sander? It's a belt sander.
No, then you can't do it. Don't do it.
What do you say, Linda? Agree or disagree?
Would you repeat the question?
I don't blame you for 1 second.
There's no question here.
Okay. If somebody's got calluses on their feet, is it okay to sand them down with an electric sander, or is that stupid?
And I said it was stupid.
He says it's stupid.
I agree.
It is stupid. You're right to agree, and you get the other square. You get the belt sander.
What's the other kind of sander?
Okay, Pam, your move. You're playing X, if you remember.
I remember. Let's go with Nathan.
Oh, why not?
Right, let's go with
Nathan Cook from Hotel.
Yes.
Who was older, Nathan? Ronald Reagan when he became president? Mm-hmm. Or Moses when he delivered the 10 Commandments?
I'll wait. Ronald Reagan, one of the oldest presidents elected. Moses was actually very young when he delivered the 10 Commandments. I'm going to say Ronald Reagan was older.
Agree or disagree, Pam?
I'll agree.
Moses was older when he delivered the 10 Commandments than Ronald was when he became president. You should have disagreed with Nathan. No. Maybe you were thinking of another. You were thinking of Moses, who has the belt sander.
Charlton Heston, wasn't it?
Moses.
That Moses.
Oh, Charlton Heston. You had it mixed up. Moses was in his 80s when he delivered the 10 Commandments. Much older than Reagan by months. Okay, we'll be back to complete this $100 game right after these messages.
Stay tuned for more of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour. Now back to John Bauman and the Hollywood Square.
for the challenger, 25 for the champ, but it's early yet. Plenty of time. It's a $100 game. Linda Forrest, make your move.
McLean, please.
Mr. Stevenson, you're a farmer, and your mother-in-law is spending the night. To make room for her, is it okay to move your chickens in with the cow for the night? Or shouldn't cows and chickens mix it up?
You know, a guy without a mother-in-law is like a polar bear without golf clubs. Frankly, I wouldn't care where the dear woman slept. But in the case of the cows and the chickens...
Right, basically that had nothing to do with the question. The question is, should you put your cows in with your chickens or not?
Just hoping that if I score once, I might have something coming up this fall. Give me a break. I don't think you should put the chickens in with the cows. I'd rather not tell you why.
Okay, Linda, agree or disagree? Says, don't put your chicken with your cow.
I agree.
Don't put your chicken with your cow. He has scored. So have you. Congratulations. You're right to agree. You get the square. And you can always join us in the fall, McLean. Pam, your move.
Richard to block.
Okay.
Oh,
She misses
okay,
one.
I'm ready. Go ahead.
She misses this one.
now? On the card? Okay.
She misses this one. The game belongs to her opponent.
Okay, I'll be serious then.
Richard Moll, you accidentally put a live chicken in the oven.
Did you been reading the Enquirer lately, or what? What is this?
Will this make the chicken perspire, or do chickens never sweat?
Unless they're with cows.
It might molt a little bit. No, I don't think those little devils sweat at all. I think they're very cool about the whole thing. No sweat.
He says they're cool, even in the oven. Agree or disagree, Pam? To block.
I agree.
Chickens don't sweat. Right you are. You're right to agree, you get the square, and you do block. So, you're thwarted in that position, Linda Forrest, but it is your move for an O.
Well, I'll go with Martha to win.
I like that conviction in her voice. Well, I'll go with Martha.
Well, it's because there's another possible move to block, but this
Okay,
is
thank you,
much
John.
smarter. She did it right. Martha Smith, as
Yes.
part of the mating ritual, a female praying mantis often devours the male. She devours him. But which part will she eat first? His feet or his eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, this I know. I have often observed this. It's very interesting. Right for the head. Eyes.
Agree or disagree for
Well,
the
I'm gonna do
game,
this, someone.
Linda?
I'll agree.
The female praying mantis starts with the male's eyes. You are right to agree. You get the square. You win the game. Well done. She starts at the top and eats the feet last. How romantic. Lovely for you. You got $200. You got 50, but there's plenty of time. Clear the board. Bunch of X's and O's on the board. Take them all off. We'll start a $200 game with you, Pam Marks.
Charles, please.
Charles Nelson Reilly. Let's keep it going. You're an average salmon going home to spawn, Charles. A glib
If I got to
salmon.
30 at the end once in a while, but I don't even get that.
Now, you're an
Okay.
average salmon going home to spawn.
Gotcha.
Are you guided back because you remember what the old stream looked like?
Ah, that great old stream.
Or because it smells like home?
What's the first one?
It looks like home or it smells like home?
Oh, it smells like home.
What do you say, Pam? Agree or disagree?
I think.
I disagree.
It smells like home. No, you should have agreed with Charles down by the old salmon stream. And there's a square for you, Linda Forrest. We will be back to complete this $200 game after these messages. Stick with it. A terrific run, but she may be in trouble. She's a bit behind. Pamela Marks is, and Linda Forrest, you got 1-0 up there already. Pick a star.
Jean, please.
Okay.
All right.
In an average year, who eats more hot dogs? The average kid or the average grown-up?
Hot dogs.
Hot dog.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 dee. Big kid.
Moving right along.
Is that a kid or a grown-up?
Well, there was a song about that, about the kids eating hot dogs. I would say.
Thank you,
Let's not start
Squad.
that again.
This could delay the answer even further,
right.
however. Is it a kid or a hot dog?
I'd say adults.
I mean,
eat
a kid
more
or a grown-up?
Adults eat more hot dogs.
He says adults eat more hot dogs. What do you say, Linda?
I agree.
The average grown-up in the average year eats more average hot dogs. And more rotten ones and more good ones. You get the square, and Pam, you are playing X. That is a rather unfortunate-looking board for you.
Sure is. Nathan to block.
Okie doke. You missed this one. It's a pretty big lead for Linda. Nathan Cook from Hotel. When Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney get together, they often do something. Do they swap old clothes? Or do they watch cartoons?
I think both of them are interested in clothes. I'll say swap clothes.
He says they swap old clothes. Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney do. Agree or disagree to block?
I'll agree.
When those two guys get together, they watch cartoons. You should have disagreed with Nathan. Your opponent gets that square and wins yet another game. Aha! Linda Forrest is now truly reaching the clearing. She has $475, 50 for you, Pam, but we got time. Take the 3 O's off of the board. It's a $300 game, and you could catch up if you're efficient. Pick a star, Pam.
Okay, let's go with Charles.
Okay, baby, let's hit it.
What will comfort the average baby more, Charles? The sound of the human heartbeat or the low hum of a vacuum cleaner?
I think I'm going to go with the low hum of a vacuum cleaner.
Yes, go ahead.
I disagree.
Yes, you're quite sure of this. The heartbeat will comfort the average baby more. You're right to disagree. You get the square. Most parents, I think, can tell you that it's the heartbeat. Well done. There's an X up there. Linda Forrest, you're playing O.
Gene again, please.
Gene Rayburn.
Gene is ready.
Get your cards ready, guys. Who weighs more? Who weighs more? Your average newborn Clydesdale or Ed McMahon?
Ed McMahon is a Clydesdale. No, the Clydesdale, quite obviously. They weigh over 2 tons, and I know Ed has had a problem, but he doesn't weigh 2 tons.
So your average newborn Clydesdale weighs more than Ed McMahon.
Right.
Agree or disagree, Linda?
I agree.
Ed McMahon weighs more than your Clydesdale. It's a newborn Clydesdale. Mr. Ed weighs more. Average newborn Clydesdale, only 120 pounds. That may be the break you needed, Pam. Pick a star.
Let's go with Nathan to win.
Now it's for a win.
You've been so lucky so far, Pam.
Okay. It's time for Anthony Perkins to wash his butcher knife, Nathan. If the shower is occupied, can he wash the knife in the dishwasher? Or is that bad for the blade?
It's fine to wash it in the dishwasher.
Agree or disagree for the game, Pam?
I disagree.
It is bad for the blade to wash the knife in the dishwasher. We said you had to be efficient. You were. You got 3 X's in a row, and you take the game. Now it's as tight as it can be, just about 475 to 425. Take the 3 X's off of the board. Move right on to the $400 game. Linda Forrest, your move.
Charles, please.
Mr. Nelson Reilly.
Yes, sir.
What is longer? Your average elephant's trunk or Nedra Volz?
Or what?
Nedra.
You know me, honey.
Which is longer? I didn't.
Yeah. What's longer?
I didn't know what a Clydesdale was.
What'd you make?
I'll go with the elephant's trunk. It's very close. It's probably 3'9" to 4'2".
He says the elephant's trunk is longer. What do you say, Linda?
I'll agree.
Your average elephant's trunk is longer than Nedra. You were right to agree, and you get the square. An average elephant's trunk is 5'8" long. Nedra is 4'8" 4'8" on the button. Pam, your move.
Let's go with Gene.
Okay.
Let's go with Gene.
Gene, your company is having its annual dinner dance just when your wife will be out of town.
I'm sorry my card is full, John. You mustn't ask me to dance in public like this.
Now, according to etiquette expert Letitia Baldridge, is it okay for you to bring along a female friend to dance with? Or should you go alone to keep possible rumors from starting?
It's perfectly okay to bring a female friend. Perfectly. I've done it.
Agree or disagree, Pam?
I agree.
It is, you should go alone.
Oh.
It is not okay, according to etiquette expert Letitia. The fact that you've done it probably doesn't mean anything to Letitia Baldridge. Okay, there are 2 O's up there, Linda Forrest. That gives you an advantage in this game. Make your move.
Nathan, please.
Yes.
You also have an advantage on the board and money. Nathan Cook, what is measured by the Fujita scale? F-U-J-I-T-A scale. Is it the purity of rice, the strength of a tornado, or the size of your Fujita?
The Fujita scale measures the strength of a tornado.
Agree or disagree? For the game and a great big lead, Linda.
I disagree.
The Fujita scale measures the strength of a tornado. You should have agreed with Nathan, and your opponent gets that square and blocks you. It's very similar to the Richter scale that is used for earthquakes. You are still alive. No, you're not. The bell means that time is up. $525. Linda Forrest, new champ. Wow. Whoopee. You did it, Linda. Zip yourself right over there. Join Gene Rayburn. Get set for your first shot at the big money. Well, you know, I mentioned a while back that you're going to have to be very efficient and charge from behind in order to catch up because you were too far behind with not enough time to go. We both sensed that. Still in all, it was very close in that last game. You didn't quite pull it out, but you had a terrific run here on the show. $27,675 from Pam Marks.
Thank you very
Good
much.
for you.
It was fun.
You're very welcome.
Great.
Thank you. Gene, take it
Here
away.
we go, John. Here's the new champ. We'll be back with her in the 9 stars, and I go with the big dough right after this.
And now, here to play the super match is Gene Rayburn.
Yes, sir. We're ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
This is Linda's first time up here. We are at the super match. She could win up to $30,000 here. We wish her well, and let's begin. We polled an audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this. Blank jaw. If you give us the answer they wrote down most often, it's $1,000. $500 for the second, $250 for the third. All right, let's see who'll offer the best assistance here in your opinion.
Charles, please.
Lockjaw.
You have one.
Bonnie, please.
Broken jaw.
All right.
John, please.
Oh, you caught me. I like those too. Jaw. Iron jaw.
Iron jaw.
Yeah.
Now,
The boxer's got an iron jaw.
you have to make a decision to choose one of those, or perhaps you'd like to create one of your own. What is your pleasure?
I'll go with lockjaw.
Good.
Lockjaw.
It's
All right,
very
our trial
painful. I
dancer.
wouldn't
We'll
do
find out if lockjaw is up there, and if so, where. We'll begin down at the bottom and reveal a $250 response. Glass jaw. That's a fighter's term, someone who gets knocked out easily. The $500 response says, broken jaw. Well, it looks good for you. Doesn't it look good for her?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, go, Steve. Yeah! $1,000. Now you're going to play the head-to-head match with any star of your choosing. And after you've made your decision and made your choice, that star will reveal the hidden number. And we're going to multiply that $1,000 by whatever number is revealed. Choose a star.
John.
All right, John. Is it a 10, a 20, or a 30?
Oh.
A 10. 10,000 is what you're playing for.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Blank the moon. John's ready, Linda. The phrase is, or what the assignment here is, blank the moon. To match him and collect the $10,000, what do you say?
Jump over the moon.
Jump over the moon. The cow jumped over the moon.
I never thought
Or
of that.
just part of that phrase, jump over the moon. All right, John, that's her response to match you. What do you say?
And with her background in the Mr. Tush contest, and it was a movie too and everything, I said,
Shoot the moon. It was a movie a couple years ago. All right. Well, listen, you blew that one, but you won the Hollywood Squares part. You picked up some money there. You got this $1,000. You have a grand total of $1,525. And you'll be back tomorrow. And we'll be back right after this.
Hey, here's your job in September, McLean. That's it.
I tell you what we want to do now. We want to reveal the secret, hidden Big 3-0. All right, stars, grab the tabs. Ready, set, go.
Pull those tabs. Pull the tabs.
Ah!
McLean had it.
Stevenson had it. All
Beaten
right.
senseless by Richard Moll, but he had the 30.
Stars, you were terrific. You were splendid.
They're not even paying attention anymore.
Right.
But you were great
All
anyway.
of you again. And next week, we want to point out to all assembled here, the people who will be occupying all of the seats will be stars of NBC's daytime dramas. Soap opera stars. And we'll see you on Monday, Linda. I'm Gene Rayburn inviting you to join us Monday.
You're going to brave this sound again. John Bauman saying so long till the match game Hollywood Squares Hour. And I mean...
A member of our studio audience will receive Benris Citation Super Thin Quartz Watches, yellow gold tone case with black dial and jeweled crown, furnished by Benris Watch Company. This is Gene Wood speaking for the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour. A Mark Goodson television production.